she has this habit of pretending that she was pregnant just to hold on to the
Oh
guy.
shoot! No.
Yeah. I have screenshots of this. Like,
Oh.
no joke.
Whoa. I just realized what you said. That doesn't sound right.
Yes, thank you for welcome and thank you for
I don't swing that way, bro.
thank you for joining us and welcome back to your favorite podcast. Just admit it, this is your favorite podcast. This is the Maximum Filipino Show. The Maximum
Super.
Filipino Show. Yes. Tonight is special. Oh my gosh, why am I? It is special. We need a better setup. We need a better
Yeah.
studio for this podcast. But anyway, it's special. Every podcast is always special, but tonight's gonna be an extra special because we have a wonderful guest. I'm being joined. My name is CB, Captain Bug. I keep on forgetting to introduce myself. I'm Captain Bug. I'm CB. You can call me whatever you want. Just don't call me if you need money. And
And I'm Waka.
Waka.
What's up, y'all?
Yes, that's right. So tonight we are doing Learn Filipino Pod. One of the goal of TMFS, I say this all the time, I say this in every episode, is to showcase Filipino talents all over the world. We're everywhere. If you haven't seen any Filipinos in social media, you haven't been on TikTok. I don't know, you probably live under the rock. But we have a very popular social media creator. We met in this forbidden app. We will never mention this app in any of our podcast
Moving
episodes, just so
forward.
you know. Moving forward, I don't know. I keep saying it anyway, though. But she is very charismatic. You probably can see her right now in
She
the
looks
video.
charismatic.
She's very charismatic. She's very charming.
She looks charming.
Will you stop simping? She's very charismatic. She's very charming. She's a wonderful person. She has a fan base. I don't know. I guess I'll just let her speak for herself. Yeah. You get to know her more in this podcast, so stay tuned, stay there. If you accidentally click on this podcast, just stay in. We have Saf. How's it going, Saf?
Hello, Miss Saf.
Hello, how are you guys?
Yes.
I'm great. I'm interested about this podcast right now.
Yes,
Come
your
on.
name in the Zoom call is Saf Aureliano, segment
Oh my
Segment
God,
producer.
really?
producer. Yes, segment producer.
Segment producer.
Because I use my Zoom mainly for work, and we're required to kind of put our job description along with our names.
So okay, let's start with this. Let's start with the. Excuse me. Explain to us what segment producer. What do
Yeah.
you do? What do you do?
It's kind of like I signed an NDA, but I produce content for celebrities, for their vlogs, for
No way.
their TV shows. I come up with their, what they're gonna post online and stuff like that.
Oh, all right. So I talked to her a while back before we did this podcast. I messaged her. So we really didn't gotten close when we were in this forbidden app, right? We talked here and there. We joke around and things like that because, like I said, every time she does her live cast in this forbidden app, there's always like a ton of people there. So I just so happened to get her attention and we talk and we get to hang out and then that's it. We never really talked outside of the app. We I guess we're not strangers. Like we know each other, right?
So you're acquainted.
But we're not exactly really close.
Yeah, we really didn't gotten close. And we can talk about that in a moment. But when I reached out to her, I said, listen, we talk about like literally any controversial thing, anything. Are there any things that you don't want us to talk about? And she literally said, screw it, let's talk about it. I don't even care. Ask me anything. We're not gonna edit anything. Just ask me whatever you want me to,
dope.
whatever you
That's
want me to
dope.
answer, and let's do it. So that's what we're gonna do.
Okay, we're gonna make this controversial.
Yeah, I know. But I'm gonna ask you some questions, okay? You ready for? Dude, you have no idea how excited I am to do this podcast, because this is kind of, what is that phrase? Hitting
Hitting
close
home.
home.
Hitting home.
Yeah, hitting home.
Or hitting close to home.
Yeah, hitting close to home. Yeah.
Close to home.
Yeah. So you are a segment producer. You removed your name.
She
changed
removed
her
it.
name.
So everyone knows
Yeah,
she's a
you're
segment
I
producer.
did kind of. I got. Yeah, that's yours.
So you're a segment producer, you said, for some celebrities and content creators. Do we know any of them?
Of course, you
Okay.
do.
All right. Tell us. Drop some names.
Oh my, but you're not gonna edit this out.
No, I told you.
Oh, she knows that you don't edit
I know.
anything. Oh,
Okay.
wow.
Okay, I'll give one name. I'll
Okay.
give one name.
All right.
She's a Filipino actress.
Okay.
Okay, I don't know if you know Sue Ramirez.
Oh, really? Okay. I'm just gonna pretend I know her. I have no
I'm gonna
idea.
say yes.
I have no idea.
Okay.
I've been out of the Philippines for quite a long time. I have no idea. Like a lot of
There's new artists.
new artists. Okay.
So you deal with newer artists? Is that what you just said?
No, actually, they're actually pretty big here in the Philippines. You can try to look them up on Instagram right now.
Okay. Oh, so actresses, and you also said some content creators like YouTubes and TikTok and things like that.
Yeah. I handle their content, like what they need to post on their social media and things like that.
Interesting. So do you like
They're
give them?
very guided.
Oh, so do you give them ideas on what to like vlogs and give him?
I make the ideas.
Okay. All right. Keep him, keep him up to date to whatever
Yes.
things they need to talk about and whatever is trending.
Okay, now I know certain. I mean, I only see it in the movies that I see people who does your job too. Do most of the celebrities or your clients that you work with, do they comply to everything that you advise?
Mostly it's the other way. Like we try to get what they want, and then I kind of tweak it. Like that's my job. I kind of tweak it a bit so it kind of goes well with their profiles, celebrity profiles, things like that. But yeah, it's more on them, what they want, and I work around
Okay,
their
so
wants.
they 99% they don't argue with you. They just you guys don't argue or butt heads. They just say, yeah, I like it, or whatever.
Yeah, kind of.
Okay,
Like so you
okay.
present them ideas and they're kind of like, yeah, well, that sounds like me. Okay, let's go for it. It's things like
Interesting.
that.
Okay, I just
Yeah.
have to know. I just because in the movies they make it seem look bad that the client would say, no, I don't like it, and if the whom you're working with, don't agree with your idea, they do their own thing, and then somehow it just goes bad in social media, and then you try
Well,
to fix that.
I guess it depends on whatever you're trying to do. Because for them, I'm assuming they hire you to do all these things, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So they
exactly.
hire you, so they have an option not to take it or not to do it or to do it.
Okay.
When it comes to Hollywood or I don't
Celebrity
even know.
world.
Yeah, celebrity world, they
Yeah.
kind of like recruit them to be part of like, I
Okay.
want you to be this person.
That makes
kinda
sense.
thing.
All right,
Exactly.
that's dope.
Yeah.
And how long have you been doing it?
I've been doing it now for I think three months,
Oh,
going on.
Oh, no way. No way.
Yeah.
oh, you make it
It's
sound
a,
like you.
it's a startup company.
Wait, what'd you say?
It's a startup company because ABS-CBN got like a lot of issues right now, right?
Yeah.
So
Are
kinda
they
like
still?
a system-
Hold up. Are they still around?
they're still around. They still produce their digital content,
Yeah.
whatever. But on TV, I think they stopped airing.
Oh.
Yeah. So this is kind of like the baby sister company of it.
So
Yeah.
you've been doing this for 3 months, or you've been doing this longer? It's just the company you're working with is you've been doing it for 3
I've
months.
been doing this longer. I've been in the media industry for like 3 years now.
Okay,
Yeah.
that makes
But
sense.
I've been a producer for 3 months.
So speaking of which, you have been active in a lot of social media forums. Granted, they're not like a popular that for being an app, but you have a good amount of followings on Instagram, right?
Mhm. I'd say so.
Hey,
don't
come on,
think so.
hitting the first 1,000 followers, unless you buy your followers. Hitting
do
that,
that?
first, oh yeah, you can do that easily. Hitting the first, but they're not like real people. They're
Oh.
just
Bots?
bots, yeah. People buying or not buying, but making email addresses and making different kinds of
Oh.
Instagram and then following.
Oh,
Yeah. So they,
that's
you,
the thing.
oh yeah. You can if you are a content creator, people will just randomly message you, hey, do you want followers? You can purchase it for this amount of money. I don't even know. But anyway,
Oh,
hitting like the first 1,000 followers on Instagram is it's difficult.
That's big.
It's difficult, especially nowadays. Cause imagine, you remember when was the first time you were on Instagram?
That was already a couple of years ago when
Yeah.
I was still in college.
Oh yeah. Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
So I'd say like my Instagram growth has not been the quickest because sometimes I switch from private to public and private to public, things like that. So yeah, but I don't really mind the follower count. It's not really my thing.
Yeah, I know. I noticed too that you delete pictures.
I
Yeah,
did. I
yeah.
archived most of it, yeah.
Yeah, so talk about that. Why did you delete some of the pictures?
Yeah.
I don't know, because I feel like when a person is in a different pace or phase in their life where they kind of just want to grow out of something, you kind of feel like you look at your Instagram and you feel like this is not me anymore.
So
Like
it's,
because we're always constantly evolving, right? We're constantly changing.
Yeah.
So like I mean right now where I'm at, I'm working and I feel like my previous posts are kind of childish in a way, so
Really?
I archived them. Archived them all. Yeah.
so you are more of the now, and you just if it's the past, you just forget about it.
No, not necessarily forget about it. It's just that, it's not something I want to be sharing with the people I meet right now. So I mean, my constant friends who have been following me on Instagram, they know and they notice that I've deleted. And
Interesting. Wait, so hold up. So I don't religiously stalk you on Instagram, okay? So don't get me wrong, I don't religiously stalk you on Instagram. It's just
Of
that
Okay.
I feel like I there's no need for me to defend myself, but I feel like I have to do it. I don't know. I just felt the need to to say it. But anyway, so I noticed when I first looked at your Instagram and I saw your posts, I didn't think they were childish. What made you think they were childish?
No, I mean, I guess that's because it's me, and I know what
Mm.
emotion I had at that time when I posted a certain photo. Like I wanted to maybe show off, or
Yeah.
I want to like have people like this
Okay.
vision of me, like a certain vision of me. But like right now, it's just like it is what it is. I post what I just feel like posting, and I don't have the need to have some sort of validation from
Okay.
other people.
So
I don't
this
know
is
if you get-
more on a personal level, not a professional level.
yeah, it's more on a personal
Okay.
preference.
What social media account or application are you more active? Right now.
Right now it's Instagram and Zoom.
Instagram
Oh
and
really?
Zoom?
A
Yeah.
Zoom because of the job, right?
The work, yeah, and then on Instagram.
Are you on TikTok?
Any other social
I'm
media?
not. I'm
Really?
not on.
What?
Yeah, I have like one video, but like I don't know. That's many ages ago already.
Okay, so I guess my next question would be: were you planning to be a social media creator, like a content creator?
Well, yeah. Right now, actually, one of my bosses, we've been talking, because he was kind of talking to me. He was like, "Saf, so what do you want to do with your hosting career?"
Mm-hmm.
Because he noticed I kind of stopped. So I was like, right now, I just want to, keep doing what I'm doing, create content for other people. But I mean, if the opportunity comes, I'm still open to it. And he was like, okay, let's build your career. So maybe we're leaning towards that, um, in the next few months, I think.
So where is Saf Aureliano's career heading towards? Like, where do you see yourself going?
Hopefully, I really want to be on YouTube. I really want
Oh.
to go back because I was supposed to launch a podcast with one of from a friend with a friend from the Forbidden app. We
Oh,
were
yeah.
supposed to
Do we
launch
do
a
I,
podcast.
do I, or hold up? Do I know this person?
Do you know this person?
Do I know him? Is it him or her?
Kirk. It's Kirk.
Oh, Kirk. Oh, Kirk. Okay,
Did we
gotcha.
invite
Gotcha.
Kirk
Yeah,
last time?
we had a podcast.
It was
with
on the
Kirk.
Love Day, right?
Yeah, it was the
Okay.
love podcast. Yeah, he just had a kid. I don't even know.
Yeah,
if
he
I'm
just
suppo-
had a kid, and like I was having troubles with my previous work, and it just we like our time. It just
Mhm.
didn't really add up, so we never really launched a podcast. Never really had the
Interesting.
chance.
All right. Well, speaking of that forbidden app, my
Forbidden.
Filipino
Yeah.
Tourette's are kicking in. Speaking of the forbidden app, I noticed you were one of the most popular person. You built a foundation in that app. You know what I mean? You made that app the way it was, especially during that time. I don't know now because I deleted the app long time ago.
Really?
Yeah, yeah, I haven't been in there. The only reason why I have the app because of the TMFS, because most of the people that are part of the team were working there. You know what I mean? And when they all left, I'm like, there's no reason for me to go in this app. I tried. I tried for like a day. I don't know anybody. You know what I mean? And it's just all more on pushing people to get money instead of just making a content, and that bored me out. You know what I mean? So you were one of the pillars of that app. Like if there will be a hall of fame for that forbidden app, you'll be one of them. You and what's the name of that girl? The other girl?
Cash.
Cash, yeah. You and Cash will be the pillars of that app. Anyway, with that said, where was I going with this? Oh, yeah. You've had a lot of like problems with the app, right? Like people that are hating on you and stuff.
Woo.
I did.
Talk about that. How did that happen? And
You seemed nice. Why would they hate you?
Oh, why wouldn't they?
why
No,
would
but
they?
no, but I think when you're starting with the app and people are kind of used to you, they kind of when you're kind of doing well, you kind of get compared
Yeah.
with other streamers that are also doing very well for themselves.
Yeah.
And I think me and the other streamers, there's no really beef between me and them. It's just the like sort of like the listeners, the audience, the fans who like to stir up things. So yeah, those are like some of the problems that I've had. It's kind of, but it's really fun though. It's really fun to be able to experience those kind of things because it kind of builds you.
Yeah. Well, a lot of them, it's just the so I noticed this. Okay, I don't go to your streams or live cast more often than anybody else, but every time I go to your live cast, you just talk to people. You know what I mean? Like you probably, I don't know, you can correct me if I'm wrong. You flirt here and there, but that's not an intentional flirting. You're just a nice person, because sometimes when you're nice to people, they
misinterpret it.
yeah, they interpret it as you're flirting with them. So as far as I'm concerned, in my point of view, you were just being nice. But anyway, you weren't like attracting people that are you're not forcing people or taking people away from other streamers that are high supporters. They just go to your app, right? They just go to your live. And I noticed with a lot of live streamers, they just hating on you. They talk about you. Hey, here comes Saf again. Like she's doing this thing, and you know what I'm talking about. Like you're probably aware of this because a lot of your friends probably told you this. They're like, oh, here comes Saf again, trying to flirt with this person and trying to get money or support. But like, and then I thought about it. I was like, yeah, but isn't that the whole purpose of the app? Right? Isn't that the whole purpose of the app, is to have people there to support you, because that's how you make money.
I sense jealousy.
Well, for me, it wasn't really like again, like what you said, some people, when you're very nice, they kind of take it the wrong way.
Yeah.
I guess with me, on my part, it's kind of a bit of my fault, because I don't know when to say no.
Yeah.
Or I don't know when to cut connections or when to stop. So it's kind of hard for me not to continue talking to a person unless that person actually like pushes me off or like ghosts me or something.
Yeah.
So it's the same with like my supporters back in the day. It's kind of the same with them. Like I don't force anybody, of course, to go to my live streams, but I really like, I'm the type of person that's very appreciative. Like when you spend your time on me, when you really take the chance to talk to me.
Not on you.
You said spend time on you, like
with you.
Yes, they're gonna
Careful with your words, my dear. Careful
No,
with your
spend
words.
time on me, because time is very precious, especially nowadays. Like it's like a current currency.
Yeah.
It's like money.
Yeah.
So you get to choose where to spend it with.
Right.
Spend it on.
No, I get it. I think okay, so I'm gonna name drop. And so one of the things, if you watch, I'm telling you, Saf, if you watch some of our podcasts, like our Tambayan, we do name drops, like, and we don't care. We don't
So
really
far, we
care. Yeah,
don't.
so far we haven't had any private messages. Hey, why did you guys talked about me in the pod? And I'm like, and if they do, I'll be like, well,
Thank you for listening.
yeah, I know. Thank you for listening. Or did you really do it? Guess you did. Anyway, I'm gonna name drop. The problem is I forgot her name. So remember during the time in TMFS when we had a leader, I forgot her name. She, you guys used to be friends. She said you guys used to be close friends, and then something happened. You got really really popular in that app, and she got really really upset to the point that she messaged her mom and told your mom about what you're doing in the app. Do you remember that? Yes, it was. Yes,
Yeah, it was
100%.
The look on her face, she totally
Like,
remembered.
right away.
She just smiled.
I know.
So tell us what happened. So the only, okay, let me say my side first. The only thing that I know, okay, because I don't ask, I'll just let people tell me, and if it affects me and it affects the team, I will do something about it. I will ask questions. So anyway,
I never knew she was a Team FS.
no, she was, yeah, that thing is a whole story. Yeah, it was aggravating because we had we didn't have a team leader, right? And some people invited other people to the team without talking to the team first, because that's not the whole vision of the team. And then they just majority voted her to be the leader of the team. So I was like, step back. All right, well, if that's what you guys want, I'll go with the flow. But if something that I sense, if there will be a time that I sense something is wrong, I'm gonna say something, and this is that time. Anyway, she started hating on you like big time. And she wasn't even a streamer, right? She was like just a manager of the team.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So the only thing that I know was she's saying bad things about you. They're talking about you in the group chat, and I was just quiet. So my thing is, and I could be wrong about this, I didn't feel like I had the need to defend you because first I didn't really know you that much. You know what I mean? But if I really know you that much, I will defend you. So instead of instigating, because I had no problems with you. Instead of instigating, I just didn't say anything. You know what I mean? I just pay attention, read the group chat and things like that. So the only thing that I know is she was hating on you. They were saying things about you, and then come to find out she messaged your mom about something that you were doing.
Yeah.
She went that far?
Oh, she went that far.
You went that far, I know.
And then I don't know what happened next. So tell us what happened.
Dude.
Okay, so
She got a hard crush on you.
to clarify, like I'm a type of person that I have the longest patience on this earth. Like you could do me wrong up front and I'd still understand why you did what you did. So the story with is we were actually college besties. Like you guys wouldn't believe. We were very close, very like personal. I spend every day with her, every lunch. And so should I feel like this is too private, but she had multiple relationships.
Ooh.
During her
hold
college
up. Say it again. What would you say?
She had multiple relationships
At the same time or just consecutive?
during the course of our friendship.
Oh, okay.
Are
Gotcha.
you, wait, okay.
Gotcha.
Before you continue, are you still buddies?
No.
So,
No.
So she was a hoe during her time. I can say that now, right?
yeah. During college, I was very timid. I was very just minding my own shit, like things like that.
Yeah.
And so we were three actually. Me, her, and me. We still hang out together. We still party together nowadays. But with I was closer with back then. Like we were inseparable. We would go to malls, eat out, and things like that. And she had like multiple relationships in the course of our friendship, and she would do psychotic things. Like she would pretend, oh my god, this is very juicy.
Oh, wow.
Well, I wasn't.
This is going
Just
right
so you know, I wasn't ready about this. I wasn't ready for
Whoa.
this, but I want to know.
Yeah,
Because
please.
this is our backstory. So
Okay.
she has this habit of pretending that she was pregnant just to hold on to
Oh
the guy.
shoot! No.
Yeah. I have screenshots of this, like no joke.
Whoa.
And so like our friend group, like whenever she and her boyfriend breaks up, she would like message me and a lot of our friends. Oh, is in the hospital. This is her dad using her number.
No
Like, do you guys
way.
get it?
Whoa. She reminds me
She
of
was
those psycho girls that will
it
go
was
at it
this
with their
kind of
boys and break their cars when they're like going crazy, try to run them over.
things like that. And like she, when they would fight in person, like she would literally hurt herself. She would bang her head against the wall or
Dang.
things like
Wait.
that. And I'm very frank. I tell her, it's not. I don't feel good seeing one of my friends doing that to
Yeah.
themselves.
I didn't expect somebody like that in the Philippines.
Right. And then what else?
Sure. And then I so basically I just got fed up with it all because sometimes she would call me in the middle of the night and she would send photos of her slashing her wrist.
Oh God.
And
Whoa.
no, and then the next day we would go in school and there's literally nothing there. Like,
Oh.
do you get what I'm saying? So it kind of messes with my mind a little bit. So I was very frank with her. I told her I don't like what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to pretend like you're dying just to save a relationship. You know what I'm saying? So
She
like,
is desperate for attention. I mean, at that time, at least. Damn.
so like, I don't know. I feel like after that little Frank incident with us, she kind of took it the wrong way. She was like, I don't even know you at all. You're changing into a different person. You're not the Saf
No,
I
wait,
know.
wait.
And
She told that to you. She said that you were a
me,
different person now. Oh, okay.
me, and then everything started falling apart after. Like she didn't hang out with us anymore. Our friend group. Like I still continued hanging out with one of our girlfriends.
Mhm.
But she kind of separated herself from us and she kind of started spreading rumors that this is Saf, like blah blah blah, things like that. And I was like, I don't fucking care. I don't like you can say what you want about me, it's okay.
Yeah, yeah. Well,
Whoa.
I mean, don't get me wrong, right? This is just in my honest opinion. She's an attractive person. You know what I mean? Like she's really attractive,
She
and
is.
I don't even know. I don't understand why, if you that attractive, how can you be that insecure if you're that attractive? You know what I mean? Like 'cause she was like, evidently she was insecure about what you're doing and who you are right now, to the point that she would just try to ruin everything that you're doing, even in that simple stupid app. Like it's not even YouTube, you know what I mean? It's not even Instagram. It's just that app. The app that hasn't grown. It's not even as big as Bigo or
Yeah,
Kumu, you know what I mean? Like it's not a stupid app.
She probably got some daddy issues.
Oh yeah, I
No,
can
she
guarantee
has
that.
a really good she's a good person. Don't get me wrong, she's a good friend, but I feel like some kind of relationships, or when you fall in love, it just hits a person differently.
Yeah.
It just kind of activates a psychotic
Oh,
mode.
it hit her hard. It really messed
Yeah.
her up.
So it kind of messed her up. So when the time came that I was so surprised I saw her in the app, and I even told my mom about it. And then I was like, I woke up one day and my mom was like, this girl messaged me again. I thought my mom talked to her even. My mom was like, you know what, when was pretending she was having a baby, my mom called her and she was like, please don't what do you call that? Don't abort the baby, keep the baby, yada
Oh,
yada.
I see.
So my mom knows a bit of our history, like what she's capable of. And so yeah. It
Wow.
was my mom and I were laughing. We were like, does she really think we don't talk to each other?
Dude.
That's crazy.
yeah.
Wow.
It's crazy.
That whew, I didn't. I mean, I thought I was ready for this conversation, but I guess I wasn't. You know what I mean? I didn't expect that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was crunchy. That was crunchy as juicy at the same time. That was crazy. So I mean in behalf of TMFS, I apologize for everything that had happened at that time, because we didn't know.
Okay.
I had no idea. I still I still support you in everything that you're doing. Like I said, we weren't close. We talked and we joke around and we laugh, at each other and together and things like that. But it's not. It just didn't make any sense to me why half of the team was hating on you, led by this person. You know what I mean? Like as soon as she said that, oh, Saf is doing this, the rest of the team is like, oh yeah, she's doing this, and then look at her, like, why is she doing this? Like, I didn't get it. You know what I mean?
I
Now,
really missed out on this whole beef that
Forbidden
you guys
app.
had during that time?
Yeah, it wasn't really that big of a beef because she stepped away. She stepped away from the app.
Good call. Good call.
Because of the app itself, not because of, not mainly because of the people, but because of the app. Because the app wasn't,
Really?
the app wasn't supporting you guys, right? Weren't supporting you guys. The app abused every single streamers there and used every single. Yeah.
This app sounds very complicated.
And it's run by Chinese people, so it's
Yeah, kind of makes sense why.
it kind of makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they're like, oh, the quota is this much. Let's say 10,000. Let's say, for example, 10,000, and they've been hitting like crazy, like over the board 10,000. It's like, if it says 10,000, they're hitting like 100,000.
Oh, wow.
So now the people's like, oh wait, people can hit 100,000. Let's
Raise the
Make
bar.
it higher.
yeah, let's make it higher. Let's make it 70,000.
Yeah.
So from 10,000 to 70,000.
Are they still running it?
I don't know. As far as I know, they are still running it.
Yeah.
Now, let's talk about your love life. How's your love life right now?
Ooh.
How's Saf's love life?
Should I do a
I'm very happy. I'm very private too.
Oh, so you have a boyfriend.
Bakit napunta dito?
So this is serious.
Hey, listen.
This is very serious.
Listen, the conversation can end, and it's up to you. However you want to end
Okay.
it.
You went very deep with your
Yes,
your
that's right.
past friend.
Listen,
So
listen, if you want to put your boyfriend private, we totally respect that. But
It's okay,
all,
it's okay,
all I
it's okay.
asked was, how's your love life? You can just say,
I'm
I'm happy.
good, bad. Oh, happy.
Oh, you're happy.
Okay.
That's good.
Great.
That's
How
good.
happy?
Yeah.
I've been laughing since before starting this podcast.
All right. From a scale of 1 to McDonald's Happy Meal. I'm just kidding. How happy are you right now?
Happy Meal with a free soft drink.
Ooh,
Ooh,
dang.
okay.
All right. Okay.
All right.
I wonder what that free soft drink says. Is that a metaphor for something? Gotta be a metaphor. For
Depending on
something.
what your interpretation is.
With add-ons, meaning with add-ons.
With add-ons,
With
yeah, because
add-ons, okay.
you are really private with your boyfriend, because I don't see anything on Instagram or Facebook or anything like that with him, which I totally understand, because with all the people talking about your life, you don't got to involve him. You know what I mean? Yeah. So how do you Yeah, go ahead.
I don't know. I feel like no, it's not that I don't post him. I do.
Mm-hmm.
I do sometimes, but like, there's really no need for people to be feasting on like some cheesy story. You get what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
not really my thing. It's not really
Yeah.
my thing.
Yeah. Yeah, I totally get it. I get it. But the a lot of these popular content creator, and you notice this, in the Philippines, the more popular, if you want to be popular quick, make a controversy about your love life,
Yeah.
because that's
Yeah,
when people
that's
that's when people pay attention more.
Fair.
Mhm.
Everyone's nosy, so they want to know.
Like every couple, okay, I could be wrong, but every dang couple in the Philippines, either YouTube or GMA, ABS-CBN, whatever that is, they
Yeah.
always are in a love triangle phase.
somebody.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Every single couple, it doesn't matter who it is. Maybe one or two or few couples that are just happy, and they're popular, but every single one of them. You have Marian Rivera. They always have like a freaking love triangle with someone,
Yeah, exactly.
or someone got pregnant and left. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's gonna be messy to get away from like a love team, like a couple, if like you're very out, like because when you post things online, the thing is people start watching you and they kind of start investing their time into watching your content, and so they get heartbroken whenever the relationship doesn't work out.
Yeah.
Things like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
That happens all the time here.
Dude, I'm not even surprised if the what's the name of that content creator on TikTok, the guy that they call Lamok, the skinny dude with the blonde hair. You know what I'm talking about?
I'm not familiar.
Yeah, he's this not very good looking person, but he's dating this very good looking girl.
Is it the one that we talked about
Yeah,
last time?
yeah, the last time,
the
yeah.
one- I think I forgot which one. I think either Bell or
With the whole team, with Bella, Malja, and
mentioned
and-
that he was a rat-looking guy.
yeah, he was already he looks like a rat or Lamok or like a mosquito kind of looking person.
Mosquito, that's right, mosquito.
Yeah, and he has this very very good looking, totally out of his league girl, And I'm not gonna be surprised if his fame just drop a little bit, and then there's gonna be like a whole drama, love story drama going on with him. You know, so you're happy with your boyfriend. That's great.
Great.
Yeah, that's awesome. How long have you guys
good.
been? How long have you guys been together?
This is just like during the pandemic, like 6 months.
6 months. Nice.
So
Nice.
did you snuck out or something? Because I thought in the Philippines you guys can't get out during the pandemic.
No, I was working at that time, so I had like an alibi. Like I was work and like things like that.
So whenever you say I gotta go to work,
Hey, don't get her in trouble.
No, because like when you have, because my
bad,
work
my
back
bad.
before this one, it was very flexible, so I still had time to kind of sneak in dates and things like that.
Nice.
So that's the alibi.
Is dating life for you hard? Is dating life hard for you? In general, I'm not talking about just with this person. Just in general, is dating hard?
Yeah, with me, yeah.
Yeah. Is your
I stopped dating.
wait? What?
Yeah, I stopped it. It was only this year that
Oh.
I kind of went back to the dating scene. My life was very quiet for a couple of years.
Mm-hmm.
Like I didn't talk to nobody. I didn't chat with nobody, like things like
Yeah.
that. So
Yeah, cause I heard you got linked with this guy in Forbidden App, right? And that was like the whole. It was. Yeah, I know.
here.
And it was a whole thing. It was like a whole big thing with
Yeah.
the people in the app and also the app management. Cause I thought it was like a big no for that you guys saw
That's
each other.
that's what like the agencies are telling us, because apparently if the gifter and your supporter goes to you, of course they kind of stop supporting you in the app, because I mean they've seen you in person, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So that's what the agency keeps on telling us. You're not allowed to connect with them outside the forbidden app.
That was
But
stupid.
how would
yeah,
they
with
know?
this taking here.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, I if there will be one time that I defended you, that was one of the times that I defended you, because they were talking about that. Dwayne was saying that, and the whole team was saying that, why is she allowed to do that? I thought that's not okay. I thought we can't do that and things like that. Like talk to them even outside of the app. And I was like, who cares? Like the only reason why the app or the organization wouldn't let the streamers talk to the gifters outside of the app, because the app is scared they're not gonna make money. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Because they get a
Exactly.
cut from the money that they get from you guys, right?
Exactly. That was the reason that they said to us. But actually, the app, they made it very special. They even made a video about it.
I
from what
know. I
remember.
saw that. I did see that. That
So
was awesome.
something good did come out of the Forbidden App.
Maybe. Is it good? Is it a good thing?
I'd say I got robbed, so no.
Oh,
not.
oh.
Dang. That was. Should we talk about it or no?
Do you guys want to talk
I,
about it?
I want
Sure.
to talk about it. I want to talk about it.
Sure.
All right. So tell us what happened. All right. I'm ready. Talk about this guy. What happened?
Oh gosh, Regis. Okay, he started actually as a very good supporter of mine in the app. So he would like, I think for the first month he would just like listen, and then he kind of figured out that, oh, okay, this is like one of those apps that wants you to make money from the gifts. So he started being my supporter and things like that. And then he was just always there in my stream,
Yeah.
which I really appreciate. And he started reaching out to me on Instagram, and we obviously started talking. And I didn't know that he was already kind of like talking, like we were kind of talking.
Oh, okay.
I viewed it as I was being just nice.
Yeah.
And in his head, it was just like, oh, I'm now kind of like dating Saf, things like that. So
Because it's like I gave you all these gifts, so it's like we're together
Exactly.
now. Okay.
so like I kind of feel indebted to reply to him, even if I wasn't really initially interested.
Yeah.
And yeah, it kind of like it just went on from there. So I don't know what happened, but I woke up and he was like, I booked a flight to the Philippines. And then he was here, and actually, to be very frank with you guys, when he went here, I wasn't financially in a very good situation. Like
Yeah.
I was paid for my bills for my sister and everything like that. So his arrival wasn't really the best because I was telling him, I can't accommodate you in our house. My parents don't like that. They don't work that way. So you'd have to like book like an Airbnb for yourself and things like
Mm-hmm.
that. It was like, okay, yeah. So when you're a traveler, you'd have like, I don't know, like pocket money with you. I mean, that's essential, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, because you're gonna take care of yourself. You're in another country. So yeah, he went here. He only had $100 with him.
What?
How long was he here? How long was he in the Philippines?
He was here for like more than a week.
Oh wow, for
Mm.
$100. Whew.
For $100, and he had that exchanged. Obviously for peso,
Yeah.
but he even take home like $60 with him. So basically his whole trip, I was the one who was
Paying for
buying
everything.
everything. He expected me to pay for his Airbnb, so I paid for it.
You accommodated this dude?
Wow.
What? Sorry.
You accommodated him.
I
mean, like,
accommodated him in like, I mean, I went to his place to, cook for him. I was with my sister and things like that, and we would go to trips, and it was on me. And then when it was time to go home, he was like, I kind of like, he overstayed here for a couple of days, so he was like, I need to rebook my flight. Do you have this amount
Oh
of money?
no.
So I was thinking, oh, maybe his card wouldn't go through because it's like issued in America, right?
Yeah.
Issued in the US. I was like, well, I'm kind of tight right now, but if you really need to go back to your country, then okay.
Yeah.
So,
And that was
I
Oh, yeah.
mean,
wait, hold
You are
up.
being
That was
way
a
too
lot.
nice.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah.
That-
it is.
that's a lot of money. No, I'm just talking about the book from the Philippines to America. You would know this because
Oh, heck yeah.
you purchase.
Ain't
You know,
cheap. You'd be
tickets.
lucky to find something that's under 1,000.
Dang.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
and that was like what in like few days
Yeah.
because you
Yeah.
book your tickets like months before, right?
Yeah. Just
It's
exactly.
It's like an immediate flight.
Wow. That's and then after that, have you guys talked at all?
No, okay. So when he went here, he actually proposed to me.
Oh.
What kind of proposal? Like marriage proposal?
Or like to be my girl.
Girl, I don't know what happened. I just like, he was just like, well, do you want to marry me?
Oh, so he straight up went to marry. He skipped the whole want to be my girl kind of thing. Whoa.
Yeah, that was like after a few days of him arriving here. So he was like, we were kind of eating, and he was like, well, do you want to marry me? And then he has a ring and things like that. And I was like,
Yo.
you-
Hold on, what'd you say?
I was like, do you really marry somebody you meet online?
Oh my
You straight up said that.
I said that. But I was like,
Shoot.
in my head, I was thinking, well, I don't want to ruin this trip for him.
Yeah.
I
And you
still
said
want-
yes?
No, of course
Oh,
I didn't say yes.
say.
Oh,
But I said, okay, if you still want to give me that ring, I'm gonna wear it. But it doesn't mean that I'm gonna I'm gonna.
Oh, I see.
So like, okay, this is the funny part. I was like, we were hanging out with the rest of our forbidden friends.
Yeah. Forbidden
Like-
friends.
Forbidden friend.
Any friends that we
Forbidden.
met on that app.
Yeah, on the app. Gotcha.
So they were like, Saf, what ring are you wearing? And then they were all examining it. They were like, looks like a $60 ring, but all right, if you're happy. Things like that. So it was very bad. It ended a week, like the relationship ended a week after he got back in America.
Did you give him back the ring?
No, I
You
was like,
haven't?
I was thinking, okay, this is how I think. I was like, if he doesn't pay me back,
Uh-huh.
his flight, whatever, if he doesn't pay me back, at least I have this ring. But like when me and my friends went to the pawn shop and asked the estimate of the ring, they were like, this is really not much. Like it's not even a moissanite. It's not really
Oh
not even
no.
Wow.
things like that. So
Oh,
like you can't
no.
even, like
He
they don't even
underhanded
want
you.
price on it.
Wow.
Dang.
I think It was so bad. It was so bad.
I am so sorry. That was crazy.
But hold up, no, I just gotta understand this. How nice can you be to go so far to accommodate to host this guy? My gosh, for over a week.
It's
No,
a
I mean he booked like a different. Can I borrow your charger, please? It went. Wait, he booked an Airbnb.
yeah.
No, no, no.
Airbnb are not cheap either.
Yeah. As the time flies by and we were talking about things, I was like, so how are you gonna settle the bill for this Airbnb? I was kind of, because if it's money, like I don't know if you guys feel this way, but it's kind of awkward to talk about,
Yes.
even with a partner.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Especially from the person that you just met in person.
Exactly. Like you don't know their stand on money. I mean with me, I feel like, okay, if I'm gonna pay for this, it's just natural for your partner to pay for this. Like there's this unspoken language
Mm-hmm.
with both of you. But like with him it was kind of like
But hold on.
awkward.
But first
No,
and foremost,
but
you.
here's the thing though. Here's the thing. I totally understand where she's coming from because you gotta remember the Filipino culture.
Okay, I get that. I get that. What I'm just saying is that from day one,
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
you decided to meet the guy that you barely have met on this forbidden
Yeah. Yeah.
app. What made you go? I mean, like he could have done anything. He could have been just a kidnapper or anything like that.
Yeah, but I mean, they have been talking. I totally get where she's coming from. Because first, it's like they had that relationship in that app, and they've been talking, and she has this idea that he is a nice person. You know what I mean? And yeah, go ahead.
I never really knew that I would spend. I mean, it's nothing if of course it's your partner, you're gonna spend on your partner, but
Yeah.
in my head I was thinking, okay, he's coming from the US. Of course he travels, he knows
Mhm.
what to bring. Money being the number one. So since he was gifting me in the in the application, it's just normal for you to bring like at least pocket money, right?
Yeah.
So yeah.
And
I
he was
didn't- I
like, he was gifting you like quite a bit of.
Exactly.
Yeah,
It was
quite
a lot.
bit.
It was a lot.
Yeah, and you know that being a Filipino culture and hospitality, you got to take care of your guests because knowing that this person came to the Philippines for that sole
Yeah.
reason of meeting you, so you want to be hospitable and take care of your guest. And you know her parents saying nope, he can't stay here because you know it's tradition and you just can't do that. But now since I've been living here in America for quite a long time, I'll be like, screw it. No, not screw it. Screw you. Screw you. I'm not paying for anything. I'm not paying for crap.
Yeah, maybe it's just my mentality, but it's just like you didn't even think about your safety. I get it. You're gonna be hospitable, but man, you went far above and beyond, girl. I hope now that you are not as nice as you were.
He's telling you to be an awful person.
I mean,
I don't know. I think being single for a very long time kind of puts your perspective into like place. Because I mean, right now, even with my boyfriend, I know like we both know we have our own money, right? But
Yeah.
it's also nice to be taken care of and to be treated as like as a woman, because it's
okay.
in a man's nature to take care of a girl. So
as a woman, okay, I get it. Her as a woman.
if it was like a few years back, I would say I'd take care of you. You're my partner. But like now, it's kind of different. And when I don't know. I think when you're being treated right, it kind of just like you go back in your previous memories, and you're gonna be like, shit, I was stupid.
Yeah, yeah.
Are you still struggling to say no?
Sorry.
Are you still struggling to say no?
With sorry what?
Are you still struggling to say no? Because remember you said that
Mic check.
you have a
1,
problem
2.
saying no to people.
No, and now I like.
She said
I
no
don't
now.
like
She
that.
said it. So she doesn't have.
Let her answer. Go ahead. What'd you say?
I mean now, I know how to set my limitations and my boundaries and how to make it known to other people. So
Good.
yeah.
Speaking of
Jeez.
setting your limitation and your boundaries, did he make a move?
Who?
This dude that went
Yeah.
so far.
Did he make a
He
move? On
did.
you? He did.
Oh, he did.
He did. Okay.
He did.
How,
Did he-
how
Did he go to
To
first
know
base?
How no, I don't want to talk about that. That's not what I meant. But how did he make a move and how did you respond?
Okay.
Well, I'm always this person, like if temptation is there, run. So that's
Oh,
just what I did. So I
okay.
don't know.
Okay.
What he was saying, he was
No,
like,
I just feel bad. I just feel bad.
I mean, why would if I mean I just don't know. I didn't feel comfortable even with the person. I didn't trust him that much enough to do,
Anything.
mm-mm.
Yeah. Yeah. You probably weren't alone with him, huh? You probably have
You had
someone
somebody with you, right?
Yeah, all the time.
I was yeah. I was it's either I was with my sister or I was with a parent
Makes sense. That
in
makes
his
sense.
All right, smart,
Wow.
smart.
Yo, that was crazy. That was crazy good. Oh
Yeah,
my gosh. That was awesome. What hold up. What's his name again? What was his name?
We're gonna airdrop Carlos.
Carlos. That's right.
Whoa,
Carlos. His name was
Carlos.
Carlos. Hey,
Carlos.
what's up, Carlos? If you're watching this podcast, I don't even know why would you watch this podcast, but if you're watching this podcast, we were talking about you.
If you're not that Carlos, I'm sorry. We're not talking about you.
I
Not
know.
for you.
Not you. Not you. You're not that Carlos. You're not that guy,
Yeah.
bro. No, but that was great.
Wow.
So right now with your
That was
social
deep.
media, and you said you want to be a YouTuber. Yo, here's my my advice to you. We don't have a big follower yet in YouTube or any social media platform. It's not that big yet. Your Instagram follower is way bigger than ours. But I would do TikTok. I would do TikTok. I would definitely do TikTok. You will be big in TikTok. 100%. And I know there's like a wrong connotation of TikTok in the Philippines. You know what I mean? Because
Wait,
of the
really?
fan base. Oh yeah, because of the fan base, because of the kids and what they're doing. But I would do TikTok.
That's what they told me. Before building my channel, maybe I don't know, gain like a few thousand followers on TikTok, because eventually they would translate into subscribers on YouTube.
Yes. Yep. So what we've been doing is we do short clips of our podcast, and then tell them if you want to watch the whole episode, go to this YouTube.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Because you can't post an hour TikTok videos, so we just put like a minute or a minute of clips of the podcast that it's funny or interesting, gain their attention, and then tell them to go to YouTube. Hopefully they will go to YouTube. I said YouTube. YouTube.
Your Tourette's are still kicking in.
I know. Question. When it comes to first date, who pays?
Whoever invited. For
Ooh,
whoever.
that was good. That was really good.
Whoever
Whoever
invited.
invited has to pay. That's good. That's really good.
Because like some people, they feel like, oh, the guy should pay, but like what if the girl asks the guy out first, right? Like, is
That's
he
it.
still gonna pay?
That's a very good
Well,
point. That's a very
yeah.
good point. I like that. Because it's like if a girl asks me out, well, I'm married now, but let's say a girl asks Waka out on a date and let's go here. Waka be like, well, you asked me on a date. You know what I mean? Because right now you're just making me a lunch money.
Exactly.
You're just making me a Carlos. You tell me that I'm going to the Philippines, ask you on a date, and make me pay for everything.
That's funny. Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoever asks out.
My thing with dating is, and I've been doing this since I was in high school. I'm upfront. I'm upfront with the girl because I feel like if you're comfortable with this girl will be comfortable with you, so I can talk about anything else. So I tell the girl, listen, if we want to enjoy more other things that we want to do, how about we take it half? I'll give $100, you give $100, so now we have $200 that we can spend. You know what I mean? Instead of just, I don't even know how much money I have, so let's be cheap and go to McDonald's and buy McDouble and for $1 meal, things like that.
Ain't nothing wrong with the dollar menu, man.
Yeah, not if I'm taking you on a date. That $1 menu will turn to $100 menu.
But like, what do you guys like usually do on a first date?
On the first date, a lot of it's
Yeah.
the interesting thing, getting to know each other, and talk about things. This is where the trial and error happens. Like you want to try things that, oh, do you like, you ask people, you push the limits on asking people and doing things with this person. I'm not talking about sexually. I'm talking about like, is this person a touchy person? Like the 5 love languages and all that. Like, it's a game. Like the whole thing is a game.
Yeah, first date is a game.
Yeah, a first date is a game.
Which is why I didn't want to do it again.
You know what I mean? But what do you expect on a first date?
Things like that. If you have like a rapport with the person or something. Yeah. If you, I mean, basic, it just takes you off. Like if you have a good conversation with the person, then you'd want a second date.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
like if it's just like crickets and like just you eating and the sound of utensils, it's gonna be like this
Yeah.
the first and the last.
I totally get it. Well, because here's the thing. I talked to someone recently, and she
Yeah.
said that she didn't want to break up with her boyfriend because she's tired of starting over. Like starting over, having the same conversation over and over again, getting to meet the parents over and over again. And I told her, here's the thing though. How come when you have a new friend, you don't feel the same laziness of telling them about your life? Well, because, this person is my friend. I'm comfortable telling them my story. But wouldn't that be the same thing with this new person that you just met and you want to spend the rest of your life with? You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like, right now, you probably think you're lazy because you're in this mindset that you're lazy. But once you meet the person that you really like, you want to talk about your life. You know what I mean? You want to know their life. You know?
Fair. Makes
Or
sense.
probably the girl is just not that ready to really let go of the relationship. Because if you're very exhausted, you're gonna be like, "Fuck it. I don't care if I meet someone new. I don't care if I meet anyone at all. I'm leaving."
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
you're really
Leaving
fed up
on
with the
jet
relationship.
plane.
All right, let's go back to your let's go back to your content creator, since you are wait, what does she do?
Segment manager.
Segment manager. That's right. I knew that. Segment manager.
It's funny how I remember this, but I don't know
in your
names.
honest opinion, which one is easier to grow a content to grow a social media account? Men or women? In your honest opinion.
In my honest opinion, women.
Women, why?
Because like girls can just flash their boobs and like 100 guys will follow them in an instant. That's me being true. I mean that's me being
Well,
true.
that's
Like
no
you
lie.
can just post not even like your boobs. Okay, you can just post a very
Sexy
pretty
look.
photo. Yeah, very pretty photo, but like your curves are showing and men would already follow you. Things like that. Yeah. Not even men, even with girls, because girls take other girls as inspirations, so they can they can follow you in an instant.
Yeah. Yeah. Speaking of girls on girls, not that way. Speaking of girls on girls, how do you handle haters?
Haters, like what?
Like people hating on you, you
Just
in
in
general,
general.
like in your social media platform, even on Forbidden app, how do you handle haters?
I don't know. I just don't give a fuck, honestly.
There you go. That's it. That's a good answer.
I just don't care. Like even with Dwayne saying all of these stuff, and like with like some of your team members saying things on me even if they don't know me. I feel like I don't need to really explain anything. I mean, if you want to think of me of a certain way, that's on you.
That's good.
Yeah,
it's
that's
not.
you got a good head on your shoulders. So
yeah,
yeah,
that's a
good.
good mindset. Yeah, that's good.
Took me a while to think that way.
Yeah.
No, that was awesome. So haters, huh? You just don't care about them. That's it.
I just don't care. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I do. Of course I do get fed up sometimes when people message me, and if they catch me in a bad mood, sometimes I would reply. But like, it's not really something that I entertain.
Yeah, yeah. So as a segment manager, do you have any like people that you wish you want to work with?
Of course.
Who are those? Like where we can be like in general, who do you want to work with?
in general, of course, I want to be, because I'm already working with celebrities, but
Yeah.
now I want to work with other influencers that have the potential to boom.
Oh, so
I feel like,
you don't want influencers that are already like big. You want influencers that are growing big.
I mean, they're already big. I feel like influencers that are up and coming are very easier
Yeah.
to shape in a way. Like they're more open to ideas, they're more open to like whatever you want them to do. As opposed to like celebrities that have like an image to maintain, you know. So
Mm. I want
they kind
to.
of feel,
Yeah, I want to work with Bretman Rock. I feel like he's.
oh, he's very funny.
I know. I feel like he's gonna be awesome. You know, he lives in Hawaii.
Bretman Rock.
Yeah, Bretman Rock.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
YouTuber.
yeah, and what? Bella Porch. You know,
Cousins.
you guys are cousins.
No, they're cousins.
Oh,
Oh,
I thought you
they're
said you guys
cousins.
are cousins.
I was like, we got connection right here. If
I'm
they
like,
were
hold up. We just had this conversation with Jed that she's related to the whoever that beauty queen in the Philippines.
Oh,
you know?
yeah, she knew
And
her.
now you're related to Bella Porch. This is crazy.
If that was true, it's like we got connections here. We got connections here.
All right. So as a segment manager, what is your, let's say, well, we are a startup. We are a startup app, but let's say I am a startup content creator. What will be your first advice to me?
I would want to get to know you first. That's what we do.
Mm-hmm.
We do the artist first, the influencer first. Like we really get to have like a feel of your personality before I'm able to actually pitch content for you, things like that. But with you, I kind of see Mo Twister in you.
Mo Twister.
Mo
Yeah.
Twister.
You're actually not the first person who said that.
Really?
Yeah.
I kind of see Mo Twister in you.
Yeah, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I mean, I
Wait,
kind of
what is that?
I kind of look up to him when I was in the Philippines because of his
who?
English accent and the way he speaks. So I guess I kind of subconsciously mirror that, and you know, speak really fast. But you're not the first person who said that. It's either him or Drew Aureliano. That's what they tell me.
Yeah, they kind of had the same. No, the deal with Mo is because he's very frank and he's very honest. Like
Mhm.
he doesn't care what people will say, even with the controversial things he does.
Oh my gosh, right?
That's why he got banned here in the first place.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh wow.
yeah. And the
Yeah.
who was that girl that he used to date? Rian Ramos. So
Rian.
I used to date this girl that looks a lot like her, like crazy look a lot like her. So it's funny that they call me Mo Twister.
Yeah.
So it's a person. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a person. It's a person. A radio DJ here.
Which is coincidentally in college they call me Mojo Jojo.
Mojo Jojo.
Yeah, I know. It's like everything is connecting. I don't want to be him. That's the thing. I don't want to be him. His personality, not personality, but his I don't want to say dignity. His
Behavior.
his character. I don't want to be like that. You know.
Oh, okay. I don't know the guy.
You know, he's all right. He's more popular than me. But okay, so that's you as a segment producer. But as a content creator, how would I start my account? How would I, not me personally, but if someone messaged you, hey, I see you have this much followers on Instagram. How did you do it? How can I be like you in Instagram or in any social media? What would you tell them?
I'd tell them find your niche. Like find something that you really want to do or you want to project on Instagram, because like we have to always remember that social media is not real. Like we have to
Whoa.
like show something that would capture people's attention. So if it's cooking you want to do, probably do food content, food TikToks, food videos, things like that. Depends on your niche.
Can that be a hot take? Social media is not real? Is that just a common thought for
Social media is not real. You know, I believe that, but I'm starting not to believe that. Have you heard about what they're doing with Facebook? They're turning it to Meta.
Yeah.
And it's becoming like a. Have you seen the movie Ready Player One? It's starting to be like that. Like your social media world will be your real world,
Real,
and this
real
real
world.
world will be like you don't want to be in the real world. You want to stay
Mm,
in the social media world, and it's starting to be like that. It is scary. You know what I mean?
yeah.
It's like
It is
yeah.
like yeah.
What'd you say?
It's kind of scary. I'm watching this Netflix series called Black
Oh
Mirror. I don't know if
yes.
Oh,
Yep.
turning into that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
all right. I need to
Oh
watch it now.
yes.
I really need to watch this now.
Yes. Oh my
Because he started
gosh.
watching it. I don't know if he finished it,
Oh,
but I need to watch
it was
this.
scary, right? It's scary. It's like people who's just functioning in the social media world, internet world, and remember that one episode with the likes and the dislikes? Oh
Exactly.
my gosh,
Exactly.
it's
Like
just like
determine
that.
your value.
Oh, jeez.
What's
Wow.
happening?
Mm-hmm.
It's happening. It's
It is
crazy.
happening, and a lot of it now, even in it's evident in politics. You know, your popularity is it depends, or people voting on you is it's determined by how many followers or likes you have on social media.
Mm,
You know, if people like you on Facebook, they're like, "Oh, I'm gonna vote for you because you're
That's
popular. And
crazy.
a lot of people like you." You know what I mean? And it's starting to be like that. Whew.
okay. I'm getting chills right now. That's creepy.
You should watch it. You should try.
Yeah, I'm now. It's gonna be on my list now to watch. Watch.
Yeah.
And then the whole thing is gonna be like Ready Player One to Black Mirror to Wall E, where people are just
Just
stuck
Oh gosh.
You know
on
what I
their
mean?
couches.
on their couches and living life like that, and then that's it.
Oh no. I rebuke that. I ain't gonna be that. I dare not to be that. No way. I'm a big heavy guy already, and I still want to move. Hell no, I'm not gonna sit down my life.
Let's talk about your personal life a little bit. I know we have been talking about your personal life. When is Saf is planning to settle down, family wise?
Oh.
I don't know, to be honest. Like even, and I say this all the time, you can never really be ready for anything. You just, like, if it's given to you, you just adapt to it. So even if I get pregnant now, it's just like, okay, I get pregnant now. Like this happened now. Like what can I do about it? You know.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm not the planning type. I mean, if it happens, let's
happens.
adapt to
So
it.
you're the one that flows where it goes. Yeah, just go with the flow.
Go with the flow.
Yeah, go with the flow. I
Very
mean, not really
dangerous.
restricting on anything.
Yeah, that's good. I mean, I'm all for it because here's my thing, right? I hate to say this. I mean, I'm trying to change, okay? I'm doing my best to change. But whenever people tell me to plan and I tell them this, it's boring. Planning is boring because everything is, you already know what's going to happen because you plan it. But if you go with the flow, everything surprises you. So now it's like, what am I going to do next? You know, I hit a rock, I'm going to adapt from that rock. I hit a huge wave. Ooh, that's gonna be surprising. That's gonna be awesome. You know, planning is boring.
But it's different when you have like a schedule or things like that. I mean, this is just life in general. I mean, you just because that's what makes us human. I think the
Yeah.
ability to be able to adapt to anything. So like if you know if it happens and it's here. Let's go from here.
That's awesome, man. It's a lot more difficult though. I'm gonna tell you that it's a lot more difficult, but it's more fun. It's more fun. It's a lot more difficult.
I don't know where your fun is coming from because every time I try it always go downhill. So forget it. I need to know where I'm going.
It's like when you remember when you play chess. When you're not trying so hard, that's when you're winning. But when you're trying to play your moves, it's like, oh, I messed up. I don't know what to do now. So you start
Yeah,
losing.
okay, that I get that. Yeah.
Yeah, just like that. Oh man. So settling down. Are you talking about like in 10 years, 20 years? How old are you?
23.
Oh wow.
Oh man, you're still a baby. Jeez.
She's a baby. She's a baby. You look like a baby too. I mean that in a compliment. I mean that in a good way. I don't even think that's. I don't even know if that would be taken as a. Here in America, it's not, huh?
Stop. You're just making it worse.
No, here in America, it's not. If you call them, you look like a baby.
Yeah, I don't think that's offensive.
No, I don't mean if it's offensive. I mean if people
harassed, like sexually harassed?
No, it's like I guess it depends on your age. If you're 14, and if someone tell you that you look like a baby, maybe they get mad.
Oh, they will.
You know what I mean? But if you're like 35 and they said you look like a baby,
They will
like,
be
Oh, it's a
very happy.
compliment.
I know.
It's a
Thank you so much. I
straight
appreciate
compliment.
that. I know.
Yeah, it's a compliment. Yeah.
Yeah, it's so our Asian blood, right? Our Asian gene. If you go to America, we all look young. Like it doesn't matter.
Yeah, when he's sitting next to me, he just looks younger, doesn't he?
Yeah, I know. How old do you think I am?
Because you told me you're married, right? So probably like.
You gotta be nice, or I'll end this call. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Around 27, 20, 26, 27.
Whew, yes. Let's go.
Man, you're
Let's
just
go.
by a few years.
Go. I'm 30.
Just by a few years. Just by a few years, okay? Just by a few years. Don't get
Let's
to
go.
it.
You're still younger.
I know. I am still young. I say this all the time. If you can double your age right now and you're still alive, you're young. You know what I mean? Yeah. If you're 40 and you double it to 80, you're still young. It's a fact. But if you're 80 and then you double it to 160, you should. I'm just kidding. I'm just gonna say
You should sit down. You should sit down.
go to your doctor for your colonoscopy because there's probably something going on down there. Oh man. Oh shoot. That was crazy. I have
Just
one
feel
segment for you.
Very old.
I usually do not add this, but I'm gonna post it on. I'm gonna post this on YouTube. I added this because I don't know. I just feel like it's interesting. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it, but I have this. I looked at your Instagram, and I saw this in one of your stories. Explain to us what it means. Oh crap! Can I be able to see it? You see that? It's one of your saved stories. It's when you are taking pictures with, it's like the vitamin Choli.
Okay.
Yeah, remember this story? What is going on here?
Oh, is it like the photo shoot?
Yeah. Explain to us what's going on there.
Okay. I was actually a model for a makeup brand here in the Philippines. It's just
wow.
a makeup brand, yeah. So they were scouting out like models and stuff, and you know me, I'm just like, okay, whatever, I'll apply. Like, I'll take my chance. So I just randomly applied, and they were like, well, we kind of like the color of your hair. You kind of like look a Korean girl, so let's get her. So I did that. I did that once.
I can see that. I can see that you look like a Korean girl, but that's awesome. So you were a model. Do you still want to be a model? Because I see your Instagram account. You can be an Instagram model. I guess you are an Instagram model, right?
I mean, I did a few TV commercials before. I'm not so sure with modeling, like print modeling, but like with TV commercials, I have been involved with some. Yeah, I don't know.
Wait, why not modeling? So hold on. What's the hesitation?
My height.
Your height?
Wait.
Yeah.
How
yeah,
tall
my
are
height.
you?
I'm like 5'2.5".
No.
Oh wow.
Dude, no. Like I can be a model for hands. That's it. Like a hand, I can be a hand model. Not anything requires face. I'm okay. I'm good. Like a feet model. That's it. But you can be a model. I don't think the height matters. You know what I mean?
I mean, it's not something I'm vying for. I'm more of like this, like talking, interacting, things like that.
Okay.
Modeling, I think if some project comes, okay, but
Yeah.
it's not something I want to focus on.
So it's just some kind of side money if it's available.
Yeah, if it's available and there's good offer, of course.
Oh, so you're still open for it?
Yeah.
You said you did some ads?
I did.
Like what? Like what?
Like I'm not sure if you guys know Coach Jim's Coffee, whatever.
Oh yeah.
So
I know. I know Coach Jim. Yeah. No, that's awesome.
Coach Jim's Coffee, and then the corned beef, things like that.
Did you have any lines?
No, it was just like eating. You need to make
Oh.
eating look good. Like you need you need to Like when people watch the commercial, you're gonna be like, people are gonna be like, oh, I want that.
He said look good, not sexually. It's like you're making out with your food.
I mean, that's what normally people do.
I guess you're right, because sex sells, you know?
Yes, it does.
You're making out with your food. Having an orgasm while eating your food. You're like,
Yes.
you should be a food model.
No.
Dude, whatever you're eating, I'll eat it. I don't even care. You know what I mean?
I will too.
Right?
It's probably tasty, yeah.
I know. If you're eating someone's tooth, I'll be like, man, he's enjoying that. I want some of that. I don't know why it's the first thing popped in my head. Tooth. Yo, what are you chewing? I'm chewing someone's tooth. That looks so good. I want some of that.
Of all things,
I
man.
know. I want some of that. So, what are your hobbies? What are the things that occupies your time?
Well, if I'm not working, I'm usually sleeping.
Well, that's a good hobby. That's a very healthy hobby.
I'm usually sleeping or watching Netflix or things like that. I paint sometimes.
Paint?
Oh, nice.
I paint sometimes.
Nice.
When I don't feel like sleeping, I
Like,
painting.
do you do like big paint?
I don't even know what you're
portrait?
asking right
I
now.
don't know. Painting could be a lot of things. So I don't know.
Body painting.
Yeah. Do you do body painting?
I'll do your body painting.
Don't.
You're a big canvas. All right. I'm sorry. So social media, you've been growing your social media, and this is one of the reasons why we want you here, because your Instagram and your social media presence is big. And I've known you in that app, and you are very charismatic. You have a lot of followers there. And I hope it. Do you still talk to some of the people from there?
My co-hosts,
Okay.
the people who, like, yeah, my co-hosts. Like during my time
Yeah.
when we
Yeah.
were here, we still hang out.
Do you still talk to Kesh?
No, I had a falling out with Kesh.
Oh, really? Oh, wow.
Yeah, I had a falling out with Kesh, but like with the rest of the friend group, I'm still
Mhm.
friends with.
Mm-hmm.
We still hang out.
Yeah, because it's you, Kesh, and who's the other one? What's her name?
Yasmin.
Yasmin. That's right, Yasmin. Yasmin has been she has a huge follower.
Yasmin is actually an artist.
Yep,
she's
she
a-
is an artist. I don't know if I'm a big fan of her music, but that's just a genre taste kind of thing. And she's what, a Malaysian Filipino kind of person. So yeah.
Exactly.
So I don't know if I'm into her music, but you know, people is into some other things. You know what I mean? So what would be? So for now, you gonna keep doing what you're doing, or are you open to do something else?
Like what's something else?
Like
Depends on what
career-wise
something.
No,
or-
no, I'm talking about your career wise. Because right now you're a segment producer. Are you planning to keep that for 5 years or 10 years,
And
or
move up from it,
Oh, no.
or what's next for you?
what's
I
next
want to
for
be able
Seth?
to do my own content and to produce my own content. It's kind of hard when you're a segment producer and you kind of want to do some things for yourself.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean there
agree.
are ideas that I kind of want to be selfish with because I'm thinking of this for me.
Yeah, no, I totally
That makes
get it.
sense. That makes sense.
I
Yeah.
totally get it. But your unselfishness when it comes to that will pay off eventually, because it's like the people that you help out, hopefully, you know what I mean, but more likely they will look back and said, you helped me, so now I'm gonna help you out, I'm gonna collab with you and things like that. Hopefully that will be the case, but usually the unselfishness that you do with people will pay off, and
Exactly.
that's what I've been doing, you know, when they ask
Nice.
me, hey, what should I do, what kind of camera should I use, hey, yeah, you do this and that. Once you go bigger, don't forget us, you know. Yeah, this has been awesome, Saf. I hope you enjoyed this podcast.
It was nice meeting you.
I did. It was nice meeting you both.
Yeah, do you have any?
I think this was the first time that we had like a video call, long video call.
I know,
right?
I know. It was actually when we talked on Instagram, because you had a question, I was a little nervous. I'm not gonna lie, I was a little nervous. I'm like, oh crap, we never talked, and now we're gonna talk. What are we doing? And then And then I said, I'm so excited to talk to you that I'm not even going to ask you any questions because I want all my questions be in the podcast. And right, that's what I told you, right?
Yeah,
I
that's
said
what he told me.
I have so many questions, but I'm not going to
that's
ask
funny.
them. Yeah, but no, it's been a pleasure. You've been a great guest, and
Yes.
hopefully this is not the last time you be a
Yeah.
guest in our podcast.
For sure. You know what? I'm very proud of you guys. Number one, because I think there's not a lot of Filipinos overseas that really want to brag that we're Filipinos.
Yeah.
You know, and want to do something about like the Philippines and promote it online. So I really appreciate you guys doing this podcast.
No,
And you guys are
Yeah.
very easygoing too. Like I can even like this is my first time talking to you guys. I don't feel not an inch of uncomfortableness. So same goes to the
that is
future
our
with-
plan. Our plan, our huge. That was a horrible side high five, by the way. But I'm just gonna leave it. Our plan in the podcast is this. Our plan, our huge vision is, is to talk to us as if we're not recording this. Just having a conversation, you
Yeah.
know, like a friendly conversation, talking about your life, asking us about our life, and that's it. And it just so happened that we're recording and we're gonna post it on YouTube that a lot of people are gonna watch. You know,
Exactly.
but I'm glad you mentioned that. That's the
That's
whole
fun.
goal. Yeah, because I don't want. So I cannot believe I'm gonna talk about him again. Do you remember Zoe?
Oh boy.
Yeah, what happened with Zoe?
Yeah, that's a whole long story. If you want,
I haven't met him, but
we did a podcast about him. I'll send you a link. I don't mean to tell you to watch one of our episodes, but we have been talking about him a lot, so I don't even want to talk about him. Anyway, one of his goal for the podcast is to have like a detailed questions point per point, like a talk show kind of thing. And I didn't want that because it's too formal. You know what I mean? I don't want our guests to feel like, oh, I'm gonna say this because this is on script. No, I want it to make organic as possible. You know, like between friends talking. Yeah.
Very natural.
Exactly. And you want to also be able to, I think that's a goal for like people who are doing podcasts. If you're trying to have guests, your guest shouldn't feel uncomfortable in answering any of your questions,
Yeah.
because it kind of sets the mood for the rest of the following timetable you guys
Right.
spend together.
Yeah. Yeah, we have some guests that they ask for questions, not because they want it like that, but they just want to have an idea what kind of conversation we're gonna have. So we give them like snippets. Sometimes we ask the question, sometimes we don't. But we want you to feel like we're just on the, you know, like a sari store, sitting down and talking about random things. You know what I mean? That's our hope.
Exactly.
I know. And it just so happened that a lot of our conversation is controversial, which it happens, you know, like if you invite us in your house or we invite you, this is the things that we talk about. We talk about gossip. You know, we gossip about people, like, yo, what happened to your friend, like what happened to you guys, I heard this and that, you know. And that's what we want. and you know, and here's the thing, and I think you know this as a segment producer, the reason why vlogging, like vlog, really works out, because people are so dang nosy, you know? People are
Yeah.
so
Exactly.
nosy.
Yep.
It's like, what is going on with your life? Oh, our neighbor got robbed, or our neighbor's husband cheated on his wife. What happened? Because people are so nosy. So that's why vlogs
Yeah.
work.
Yeah, they do.
Yep.
They want to be able to feel like they're part of like your vlog or part of something in
Yep.
your life.
Yep.
Yeah.
And this is why we're
That-
doing this kind of podcast, you know?
Yeah, exactly. That's why I'm very, very proud of you guys, and
Thank
I'm
you.
also very privileged to be able to
Yes.
You know.
Yeah.
sit here with you guys.
Yes. You've been a great guest.
Yes, you were awesome.
Yeah, you were awesome.
You guys.
I think my friend here is a little disappointed that you have a boyfriend. I'm just kidding. I'm totally kidding. I do this in every podcast. Every time we have a girl guest, I do it all the time. Don't worry. That's
Tell me your qualifications. I have a list of girlfriends.
Okay. On top of the
ooh,
list, are they
ooh.
all sugar mamas?
They are.
ooh.
Whoa. Let's leave it
They
at
are.
that.
Dang. I think there's gonna be an extended podcast for this, but it's not gonna be recorded, and it's just gonna be between them. I can't. My wife will kill me. But
Sorry, wifey.
No, she's supportive. She loves this.
This is funny.
So before we end this podcast, I usually do a hot take, but I'm gonna ask you this: give
Okay.
us an unpopular opinion. It doesn't matter what it is. It can be anything. It can be in your world, social media world. It can be movies, animes, real life. Tell us an unpopular opinion. I don't mean to put you on the spot, but I'm gonna put you on the spot.
yeah.
Is this like serious?
Yeah, serious. Anything.
Serious?
Yeah,
Anything.
serious.
Anything.
Anything. Let me give you an example while you're thinking. Okay. One of my unpopular opinion is when it comes to dating, like in a restaurant, sitting right next to your partner, boyfriend, girlfriend is better than sitting across.
Oh,
From-
that's what I just talked about with my partner yesterday.
Yes, because there's a lot of reason. First, it's more intimate because you're right next to the person, so conversation will be a lot better. That's why podcast works out when you're doing like this. Second, if your partner is texting, you can easily like see what they're doing or stop them what they're doing because like you're in a date. You know what I mean? You know that.
All the jealous type.
Yeah, exactly. And it just makes sense, like sitting right next to the person. Then and the third is if you're sharing food, it's a lot easier to share food than across. That's just my hot take. But what is your hot take? What's your unpopular opinion?
Because the first thing that came to mind, and this is like kind of like a no-brainer for me. It's not very serious.
Okay.
I'm just like hot sauce goes with everything.
Hot sauce. Ooh.
Goes with everything, or like something like chili sauce goes with everything, makes food everything better.
Yo. So even salad?
Yeah, I actually put chili
Oh my
flakes in
Okay,
salad.
now it went unpopular.
Yeah, that went unpopular.
Because typically a lot of things does taste good with hot sauce, but if you're going as far as to salad, okay,
Yeah,
that just went unpopular.
Spaghetti?
Chili flakes, yeah.
Oh wow. Even Filipino style spaghetti, like the sweet spaghetti with chili flakes.
Chili flake, yeah.
Oh
So
wow!
like when I find something that's very like kind of boring,
That is a legit hot take.
hot
Wow.
sauce or chili flakes it just fixes everything for
Hold on.
me.
Wow.
Are you part something? Because I know you're Filipino, but do you have any part of you
Any part?
like Indian? Are you Indian?
Small parts.
Or what?
Muslim? I don't know like what race is Muslim, but like
Mm,
Muslim, Chinese, and Spanish. I do
gotcha.
small.
Okay. All right.
small blood.
I see. Huh. Chili. Okay.
I need to be
So
able to like
you-
think of something.
You basically just like a hot sauce or
Chili flakes.
chili flakes. You just need some sustenance to chew on it. Can you just dip it? I mean, like open
Eat
up a hot sauce. Can you just drink it?
No, of course not.
So you just need something to chew on.
I just need something that will spice up like a regular thing.
Sex with chili flakes. That's
Damn, that's spicy.
If you will be a condom, what would you be? I would be chili flavored condom.
And when Beyonce said I got hot sauce in my bag, it's something like that.
All right.
Wow.
Okay. That was a good unpopular opinion.
Yeah,
I
that
like
was
that.
very unpopular.
That's
yeah.
very unpopular.
She went all far. Wow.
Chili flakes and salad.
Damn.
Yeah. I would do the same thing with bacon though. Anything. Bacon with everything.
But that's popular though.
I know, but that's basically the same way with her with chili. Remember your ex with ketchup? She used
Yeah, she
ketchup
has
and everything.
a ketchup on everything.
Yeah. But I don't think she would use ketchup in salad.
But it's banana ketchup.
Yeah. Oh yeah, banana ketchup. Not on salad.
No.
But she will put it in soup, in
Yeah.
Oh, my
spaghetti.
cousin used to do that.
Your cousin?
Yeah, my cousin used to do that. He would put banana ketchup in noodles, like you know those Lucky Me noodles.
Yeah. Yeah.
He would put ketchup in that. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I do that.
Yeah,
I do it.
Yeah, that passes.
Yeah, I do it. Chili flakes. Oh,
For
wow.
real.
That was good. That was a good
Yeah.
unpopular opinion. That's gonna be
Nice.
clipped. We're gonna post it on TikTok. We're gonna post it on Facebook and Instagram. We're gonna tag you. Chili flakes on everything.
So her tongue must have been burnt. Like she can't taste the hot chili
I
anymore.
know. If you want to date Saf, well, she's dating someone right now. But if you want to date Saf, the
Gotta
way
be
to
spicy.
impress her on the first date, chili flakes. That's
Flakes.
it.
Do that. Do that.
and make sure you pay for everything, okay? Like Airbnb and your tickets and things like that. Don't make her pay for everything.
Ooh, do you think she would pass for the hot chili challenge thing that they do on YouTube?
See, so here's the thing though. She said it. She's not into the spicy. She's just like the
okay.
taste to spice up the
All right,
food.
I missed that.
Yeah.
Dang.
I mean, it's no problem. Like I eat spicy too, like super spicy.
Do you like the samyang noodles?
Yeah, I eat that. Yeah.
Oh my
Oh my
gosh.
gosh.
Okay, no, I changed my mind. Nope, she's into spicy stuff. Guess we can't do it. I
Yeah.
can't do it. It's too spicy. Nope. Yeah.
The salmon ones.
No, yeah.
Yeah, the red bags.
Yeah. It doesn't matter what's the color. It can be yellow, it can be pink, or red and black. Nope, can't do it. Nope, I'm a wuss.
I mean, for one bag, I could probably make it, but if I keep eating more, nah.
No, you have to eat it with rice though.
The more you eat it, the more your tongue gets numb and like you kind of crave for it sometimes.
Nope.
I don't know.
Yeah,
That's such a
have you tried
thing.
eating the most hottest chip in the world? I mean, that's expensive though, but
With the black one?
yeah.
Yeah.
No, I haven't seen anything like that here in the Philippines.
Yeah, we'll bring you some when we go to the Philippines. We'll bring you the chip.
Yeah.
That's a
Okay,
promise.
okay, let's
That's a
do
promise.
it.
That's a promise.
Okay.
And we don't even have to make you pay Airbnb. We'll pay for everything. I promise. I promise.
Which is
Okay, noted
Sorry.
on that.
Because my name might be CB, but that C is not Carlos.
oh,
That's
nice.
good.
That's
That's
a
good.
good
Nice,
That's good.
nice.
It's actually CP.
CP. I know. That's right.
It's CP.
Nice.
CP. I'm
You're
CB. Yeah. But oh man, chili. Okay. All right. I feel like I'm emasculated right now. Like, I feel like less of a man. I don't know if this was a good idea. I'm just kidding. Well, we want to say thank you for
Yeah.
joining us for this podcast. Before we end, you want to plug yourself? Where can people find you on social media world? Any of your social media accounts, you can tell us.
I guess I'd rather plug you guys. Please follow TMFS on Instagram, on YouTube, and on TikTok.
That's awesome.
Yes, that's awesome.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
that's
Go ahead and support them.
well, I'm still gonna put your Instagram. If you guys want to follow her, I'm gonna put her Instagram in the description. Just click on that and send her actually don't send her a private message.
Don't send me anything.
Don't do that.
Don't do that. Don't.
No.
I almost don't do any of that. Just like all of her Instagram account,
Yeah.
Instagram pictures.
That too, yeah.
Yeah, don't.
And
do
they should follow you guys before they follow me.
it. Sure.
I don't follow back.
You are
I don't
so nice.
follow back. They're following.
You are so nice. I love it. Yeah, and we are the Maximum Filipino Show. Go follow our Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn, Twitter, all that. We're in every social media account except for Pornhub. We don't have that.
Unfortunately.
Unfortunately. And if you guys have any questions, please email us, themaximumfilipino@gmail.com. And I think that's it, right?
Yep, that's it.
That's it. My name is CB. This is Waka.
Yeah.
And that's Saf. We'll see you guys later.
Later.
Bye.
Bye.
Joanne.